What's happening, guys? I'm Kobe Chow here with Craig McCoy, and welcome to our latest Tuesday training, where every week we bring to you a live training from lead gen and AI all the way to business planning and goal setting.
You have the new version and the old version. We collaborate to make it awesome.
If you want to join and jump on the next Tuesday training, join our school platform below. It's completely free. Click the link below, and we'll see you there. All right, guys, welcome back to our first Tuesday training in 2026.
I know, it's exciting.
New year, new us. What's your do you have any New Year's resolutions you're working on?
Read more, work out more.
Read more and work out more. I don't think I've read a book since college.
That's bad.
I should probably do that.
You should probably do that.
Do you have any books in mind that you were going to be reading to start?
I started one, forgot what it's called, but it's something about vibrations.
Oh,
I feel like Craig actually.
Craig and you
Yeah.
could kind of work on that
I'm
together. Well, welcome back to all of our agents. We are very excited to be back. I feel like that was a fairly long break, so excited to get back in the groove of things. We have some exciting stuff to kind of run through today with you guys. Obviously, the competition is officially over, so thank you for everybody who was a part of it, who partook, and tried. And we have actually a three-way tie for second place. We will go into who won in a little bit, some more housekeeping items first. First place won by about a mile and a half, maybe 5 miles. Crushed it, absolutely crushed it. So I think everybody knows that was Michael. Michael, you got first place. Sorry to ruin the surprise, but I don't think anybody thought it was going to be close. But there is a three-way tie for second. We went back through and triple checked social medias, checked with Dylan, with Mallory, with Tyler, with the entire team. Three-way tie, though. So we'll get to that in a minute. And Craig just jumped on, I think on his phone, but Craig should be here maybe in a little bit. If not, you just got me and Jordan today. Craig's on.
I'm in it.
Can't hear him either. He's driving. He was late. Craig, you're all good. But I guess, yeah, let's just run into the competition first. Everybody probably wants to see that. So tied for second, we have Vanessa, Sue, and Mike Kuroga. Brooke was a close fifth, or I guess third, or whatever that would be, at 2281. We got Brenda at 1385, and then the long list after that. But yeah, so Vanessa, Sue, Mike, all tied for second.
Yeah.
Don't know how that works, to be honest. Do we take the second and third place prize and split it between them three? I would guess.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. How that one works out.
We'll be reaching out to you guys after this meeting today to let you guys know that you guys are the ones that did win, and we'll figure out how that split's going to happen, and then we'll talk through kind of where you guys want your marketing dollars to go. Once again, Michael, 8,775 points. Vanessa, Sue, and Mike all tied for third at 2515. I just love seeing the graph of like the discrepancy. So, but yeah, thank you guys all for being a part of the competition. That was our first one we did. We want to roll out another one. We don't know exactly how it's going to work yet. We're thinking of potting it up a little bit more, going for a little bit longer, maybe a 6-month one, maybe an entire year of 2026, and really breaking you guys up into groups of like cold calling, some social media side, maybe a lead gen side. So just know that is to come. Secondly, we kind of talked about this on the last meeting, but we'll be rolling out more specific training days for you guys. Every Tuesday will still be just our Tuesday trainings. It's going to be me and Craig, me and Jordan, Jordan and Craig. We'll be bringing guests on, our agents on, talking about just all things real estate. So these will still be in place every Tuesday at 10 o'clock. And as we mentioned before, we're going to be rolling out just some more daily trainings for you guys. Starting next Wednesday, Andrew and I will be doing ours at 11 a.m. on Wednesdays, going over cold calling, cold outreach, cold text, cold emails, really around like farming an area. And it's one of those things that doesn't take any money, but it's going to take some time, energy, effort. We have, over the last few months, built out a pretty awesome GHL sub account for you guys. Every day, you guys are going to be able to go in there and have leads uploaded for you. So whether it's from a specific area that you want, just a zip code, or if you want notice of defaults, notice of sales, expireds, FSBOs, absentee owners, no matter what the type of lead you want to be calling. And this is for any of the states. So this is not just a Southern California thing. So any agents that are in any of our states, you'll be able to kind of run with this. And yeah, every Wednesday we're gonna be meeting with you guys, going over what's working, what's not working, going over the scripts, and really just helping you guys get clients. It is going to be one of the, in my opinion, fastest ways to get to a deal, but also probably one of the hardest ways to get to a deal. You're going to get told no 99 times before you get told maybe yes on one. But with the scripts we have, with the offerings that we have, with the text, email, and call all kind of tied in together, should be a little bit easier. We're getting pretty good responses on just even just cold outbound texts, and then we're picking phones and talking. So there's a couple different ways to structure it. For the people who are interested in that, send a text to Krems or email me or email Mallory or reach out to us somehow. We'll add you to that Wednesday meeting. Once again, Wednesdays, 11 a.m. starting next week, not starting tomorrow. We'll be taking a deep dive into the cold calling, cold outreach, and really just once again running through what you can tell these sellers, what you can tell these potential clients. Um, a lot of times we're going to be coming in with a cash offer, hoping to get a listing, and it's just a way to kind of not come across super salesy like you're a real estate agent that's just trying to get a listing. You're just trying to help somebody. You can call on behalf of clients. So we have either ourselves and or a handful of investors that we're going to be working with that are looking to buy properties. You're able to call, just quickly say, hey, I'm representing client. We're looking for some off-market deals. Have you ever considered selling? It's a little bit easier than say, hey, I'm a real estate agent down the street and I want to list your house. So uh, that will be our Wednesday calls. You will have your weekly training. What are you going to be
Yeah,
talking about?
I think we're
And
gonna
then
do
you're
it
going to
on
like,
Thursdays.
yeah.
Still haven't decided on a time, but depending on, I guess, when people are available, we can do it then. But it's going to be going over social media and digital presence as a whole and trying to decipher what you guys want to post, different tactics and things to optimize your social media, as well as we can go over like SEO as well as newsletters and things to help you boost your general online presence.
Sweet. Dylan will be doing one, I believe Thursday or Friday. We'll send in the email follow up after this. We're going to send you guys all the dates and times and links to each of these meetings so you can throw them on your calendars. They'll also be on the calendar within the school platform. So you guys can always just go in there and jump on the links. But yeah, we'll be doing Wednesdays, your Thursdays.
Mhm.
Craig will be doing either Monday or Thursday. We're still confirming the time there, going over more just general real estate knowledge, real estate questions, what you could do with your sphere of influence, how to get more deals into your pipelines. And we will have Dylan doing more CRM and kind of back in ads. So, how to be running some of these meta ads, these Google ads, how to tie all of that into your CRM and make sure all your connections are there, if you will. So you could come talk to Jordan once a week about what to post on social media, then come talk to me and Andrew about how to call these people in your specific area, and then meet with Dylan and make sure that it's all tied together, and then talk to Craig about how to structure the deal and how to just be a better agent overall. So once again, Tuesday trainings still going to be here every week, 10 a.m. And then we're thinking of probably doing the competitions moving forward within each of these little pods. A little bit easier to track, probably. And yeah, so stoked to have all of that. Um, Outside of that, it's not too late for you guys' coaching call. So for those of you who have not, we've only done probably half dozen, maybe 10 of them for our agents. We still have the business plan that we will send out after this. Me and Craig still want to work with you guys. And so even if you are new to real estate and or if you've been crushing it for 20 years, it's never a bad time to kind of just do a reset. So every year I go through, I rewrite down all my goals for the year and have your big bucket goals and like I want this amount of GCI or I want to sell this many houses. But then we really break it down, or I go through and I break down what does that look like on a monthly basis? What does that look like on a weekly basis? If I want to get to X number of sales, how many calls do I need to make? How many open houses do I need to sit? What budget do I need to put behind Google ads or meta ads? And really just breaking it down and then holding myself accountable. So I'll go back through once a week on Fridays. I spend 30 minutes to an hour and I just kind of track all my numbers. And so I'll look at my social medias, what's working, what's not working. I'll look at calls, how many leads have came in, what has my budget been, and it's just very, very helpful to have those little wins, in my opinion. It's really hard to just say, oh, I want to make X amount this year, and then feel like you're kind of floating. That's what me and Craig want to help you with. Obviously, you'll be working with Jordan and Dylan and Andrew, myself and Mallory and Tyler and the whole team to get there. But we will help kind of set that roadmap for you. So for those of you who have not done it yet, not too late for the business plan, not too late to fill it out, and then jump on a call with myself and Craig. Do you have anything to add to that?
No, I don't think so.
Sweet.
That's good.
That kind of ties into the mentorship program. That's going to be a new module that we have as well. It's going to kind of tie in agent launch with these daily training calls for you guys and mainly kind of directed at newer agents. You're going to start with that same coaching call. So fill out the business plan, jump on the coaching call, and we'll give you guys kind of a step-by-step guide based on your personality, based on what it is that you want to get to. We'll recommend going heavy on the cold calling, the cold outreach, doing open houses, or heavy on the social media or the paid lead gen side, depending on your guys' current situation. So if you're out there and you're looking at 2025 and you did not get to where you wanted to go, or you're a newer agent with Link and you're really enjoying the last few months, jump on that call. We're going to give you a step-by-step guide on exactly what we think you should be doing to make 2026 your best year of real estate yet. So um, that is that. I am Calibri. So we have that partnership with a real estate school for your continuing education, as well as we now have it for your NMLS continuing education. So if you're a loan officer, you could use it. If you are an agent and you need your CE, you could use it. Mallory is going to send some more information on the email after she's posted about it a few times in the school platform as well. So if you need CE, you get a discount by using our little promo code. So save some money, make it a little bit easier. We have a few new modules coming up. We're going to be working more through that flipping module. We're going out there tomorrow to
Mhm.
start demo on the property. So anybody that's been following that along got kind of pushed back with some delays over the holiday time. But that module will be coming out. I know you guys are working on a just kind of general support one. Um,
Yeah,
will be
we're
coming
still
out with
adding
that.
to the link support module. I think we're going to be working on the luxury presence in Google Ads and kind of tying that in with like the newsletters. So that'll be a new module. And then I think we're going to start working on a link offering and what we're working towards for 2026 and what agents are going to have access to.
Awesome. One thing that we just so kind of let you guys know where we're working on our side. There's Link.ai, obviously, and this is mainly Southern California still, but we have some new features that are going to be rolled out tied to agents' listings, tied to being able to source more deals, source leads that are coming in, kind of vet them a bit more. We have about 6 or 7 agents so far that are on this focus group that we're doing every week. If you are an agent in Southern California and you want to see kind of what we are building on the Link.ai side, and honestly, if you're an agent just not even in Southern California, you just want to see what we're building with Link.ai and the tools and features and help kind of guide where we go from here. We'll add you to these Wednesday calls. I feel like I'm just announcing every call that people need to get on, but it's all aimed to help you guys
Mhm.
at the end of the day. So Link.ai, we're working through, we're talking through just different lead gen offerings we can also offer for you guys. So we have been working through, like you said, Google Ads to the website, tying in more local SEO blog post work back to how do you rank better on Google? How do you rank better on ChatGPT? How do you make sure you're there before other agents are? So as we kind of test and decide what works the best, we'll be rolling it out to all of you guys, of course. So just know that's kind of coming along the way as well. And yeah, we didn't have a crazy
Cool.
schedule for
Yeah,
today. Just wanted to mainly welcome you guys back, kind of give you guys some reminders, get you guys out of those holiday like
I know. I feel like I'm still breaking out of that, like
yeah,
the ice right now.
a lot of ums right now,
Yeah,
a lot of thoughts,
yeah.
getting the gears
Gears
back
turning. Yeah.
working. Um, yeah. Anything else you have?
I don't think so.
Oh,
We
sorry.
need to figure out. Sorry, go ahead.
Mortgage. We're going to be having Bill and Tim start joining us next Tuesday as well, going over just kind of 5 to 10 minutes of where the market is at. We are obviously hoping for a much better 2026 in overall real estate market, and with rates coming down a bit, Bill and Tim will be jumping on these first 5 or 10 minutes, kind of going through where the market's at, new loan programs that we as a Link are able to offer, as well as what's out there with other direct lenders, where the rates are at, if it's kind of buyer's market, seller's market. And yeah, so that will be coming as well starting next week.
Sick.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off.
No, I was just saying, deciphering which person wins the competition in third place. We're gonna have to work that out. And then
Yes.
for the next competition, I'd be curious to see what people are interested in terms of like, I know a lot of it was social media heavy and then just getting like your digital presence and everything set up. So it'd be interesting to do like almost I just lost the word for it, like a focus group
Yeah.
to see like what people actually want to focus on and different lead gen types.
Sue just said, can you maybe focus more on hard real estate data and what's working for agents and their goals and how they're attaining them? Yes. And so the, I guess, kind of thought process behind these daily trainings is to not bore everybody with what's working in cold calling and what's working in social media and having too many cooks in the kitchen and too many people talking. We will be doing these smaller one-off meetings where it's really focused on cold calling, where it's really focused on social media, where it's really focused on lead gen, and we'll bring that back to these Tuesday trainings. So, based on what's working with our agents and what Link offers. We'll come back to you guys on these Tuesday trainings and let you know so and so's crushing it with the cold calling. If everybody wants to join, this is how many deals they got from doing the cold calls. Here's the conversion rates. Here's how much time they're spending. I'm giving you guys like the real numbers behind what's working and what's not working. In terms of the actual like hard real estate data on market, yes, we could definitely include that. We could start in that kind of where the market's at, do the first 5, 10 minutes, not only on the mortgage side, but how many homes are selling, what's average days on market, what's the median home price. We'll figure out how to break that up per area so it's not so it's useful for everybody. We'll do probably national trends as well as some of the local pockets, and we can also include it in the emails that we send out after. So just based on your guys' area where you want to go. Um, we have, hey guys, thanks so much for all the great information. I'm in Minnesota and just getting started in real estate. um, you can shoot us an email after this and or email Mallory. See what down. Mallory at linkbrokerages.com. So Malerie at linkbrokerages.com. And she could kind of talk through how to get involved with Link. So thanks for jumping on and thanks for reaching out. Mike said, I would say for the next challenge, add more of a physical part of real estate, sweat equity. So, Mike, on that side, it would be more of the cold outreach that you'll be jumping on these Wednesday calls with Andrew, myself. We'll kind of tie in once again, cold calling, door knocking, the open houses, anything that doesn't take any money or any social media to do. We're going to be helping you guys with on those ones. And that's where the, I guess, more micro competitions will come out. So, also, I want to just kind of open it up to you guys. You guys don't need to say it in this Q&A right here. You could save it for an email after, a text, a call. What is it that you guys want to be seen as well? I don't want these Tuesday trainings to feel like you guys are just jumping on for the sake of jumping on. I want to make sure they're valuable for you guys. Some of the feedback we have gotten is mortgage questions, obviously now real estate market questions, hearing what's working with other agents. If there's anything that you guys are ever super interested about, we can have either one of us talk about it and or we can bring somebody on. If you guys really want to learn more about, take a deep dive into Google ads or into meta ads or into AI and real estate and the tech side or websites. We have luxury presidents come on and they can run through all their best practices on blog posting and SEO cleanup. Uh, Based on what you guys want, we're obviously going to be rolling out for you. So don't be afraid to call me, text me, email me. What I like more than hearing like, oh, it's working great is like what's not working. We don't know what you guys are finding boring or not getting value out of unless we hear your feedback. Don't think you're ever going to upset us if something's not working or if you're not liking it. We could just make a change. Be nice about it, but constructive criticism is great in my mind because then we could just give you guys a better experience overall. Um, yes, Sue, I will. You could say what you want and what would help you. If you want to raise your hand, I could let you ask it, or if you want to type it out, you can do that. If Sue is there, maybe she's typing. Sue, you are allowed to talk.
Can you hear me? Great. Fantastic. Thanks. I'd raised my hand. Can you hear me? Hello?
Here.
Can you hear me?
I wonder if it's because that head tracks.
You guys, testing, testing. Why don't you
You could hear
arrest
her?
me? All
Can't
right.
hear her.
Jason, is it because this headphone jack is plugged in, or why it might not be giving us audio?
If not, I can type it.
So I'm gonna run into the other room. I'm gonna listen to his question, and I'll be right back.
Actually, I can type it.
See something else right here.
I can type it if
Yeah, I
you
don't know
want.
why it's not coming through the computer. It could be
Kobe, can you hear
Party
me?
Sue.
It's okay. I also can type it.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Testing. I'll type. Ask a question. I would like to have agent-to-agent support. Support.
It was on our end. It was the audio. It's not
Like,
that. It says-
let agents talk on this or do a Zoom with all of us.
Sue, we can we got the computer speakers so we can hear you now.
All right. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Good morning.
Happy New Year.
Sue.
All right. I was just typing, but it's always nice to speak. You know what I think would be really helpful? Like as a single independent agent, everybody working from maybe their homes. For me, like I would love to be able to have a Zoom where I can see the agents that work with us, we can talk, where I can just boost myself up to get the year started. To like, I actually just recently went on and like looked at all my friends who I know are agents and what they're doing and what they did last year and how much what they sold to get an idea of where everybody's at. And like sometimes you just have oh my God, this is happening to me in real estate, and I would like to be able to discuss it with other agents. And that's, I don't know, if that's a possibility in the future as we grow. But I think that would be really good, almost like that Zoom camaraderie. It'd be great if we all could like do something, but we all live in so many different areas that are on this call. But I just think it's like agents building up agents there for agents. That's, I think, what would be helpful as we sit in our offices or sit in our home individually to, hey, go out and do that door knocking. Hey, and not just with you guys talking, but seeing
Yeah.
other agents on a Zoom. There's my 2 cents if possibly could be done.
100%. And Sue, do you think it could be structured kind of how the Ranch Santa Fe pitch Zooms are structured and they go through and everybody kind of has a chance? They could just raise their hand and they could talk about what they want to talk about, and then other people could jump in and ask questions. Would you like
It'd
it?
be a great way to do it. Great way. In fact, maybe start off with some mortgage information. I think it's always important that agents know a little bit of mortgage information, where rates are sitting, maybe 2 cents on that. And then agents can kind of open it up just to agents of, what they're doing, how's it going, and I don't know, maybe it's just me who feels this way. And if nobody else does, then no need to do it. But
Nope.
sometimes I feel lonely out here, and it'd be great to have, and that's why sometimes, when people have I hate to say it, but like a Caldwell Banker or a Keller Williams or some office they're going to, they get that little bit of boost. And I think that's can be helpful.
Awesome. Well, we can do a few things to start with that. It could either be a different meeting that we are having. We could also turn this Tuesday training into more interactive. So
Collaborative.
it does not need to be a webinar. We do not need to be just talking at you guys. We could have a part of it start with us talking and kind of running through what we're doing, and then just open the floor. And instead of opening the floor where it's nobody's faces and you guys are just typing answers, we could just do a regular Zoom call. So we could 100% change it to that. When I just ran into the other room to hear your question, two of the agents in there said, "Yep, I would love that. That's what I think we need to do as well." So you're definitely on the right track with that. And yeah, we could either talk about changing this Tuesday training from a webinar into just a Zoom meeting, making it way more collaborative. I would rather see your guys' faces than every time I look down and just see me and Jordan or me and Craig.
Yep.
I see us enough. So I like this little focus group we've been doing on Wednesday as well, and hearing you guys' feedback and allowing like ideas to flow. I think it's way better than just us talking at you guys. So I'm more than happy to figure out the best way to do that. So thank you for that feedback, Sue.
You're welcome. Always happy to.
We have Craig's hand. Craig unmuted now, maybe.
You've already answered it. I was just going to say, just tack it onto the back of these Tuesday meetings and have it more of a mastermind group.
Yeah, we'll just do that. So it will change it from a webinar structure. It's just going to be a new link probably that gets sent out, and we'll follow the same structure. We'll start it off with kind of mortgage questions and what's going on in the mortgage world, what's going on in the real estate world, Craig and I, we can run through whatever it is we want to run through that week, give you guys some ideas of what's working, what's not working, and then open it up to everybody else. So I like that. Vanessa, hey, you could unmute yourself if you're
Hi
there.
guys, yes, I'm here. No, I
Hi.
just was gonna add to what Sue said. I think that's a good idea. And I'm like, well, maybe one of the times or here and there, we could also even role play, go over scripts with that.
Yes, and that was, I guess, kind of the original thought of these more broken out daily trainings is to allow you guys to be more like niche within it. So instead of us having to try to role play in front of 30 other agents and or 50 other agents, whoever is on it, allow more of a dedicated time to just go over what it is exactly you guys want to be going over. And so the daily trainings definitely will not be webinar based. It's not going to be us talking at you. It's going to be 10, 15, maybe 20 of us on a Zoom call being way more collaborative. So they'll definitely be in the docket as well. And yeah, like we said, if something's really working for an agent that we're finding out of these daily trainings and these daily calls, then we'll bring it to the Tuesday one. Maybe we'll have that agent talk about what they were doing that's working so well and hearing from the other agents. So it's not just us talking to you guys all the time. So, yes, love that. Thank you, Sue, for all the great ideas. You're
Always, yeah.
always helpful on that.
You're welcome.
Uh, we have a note from Michael. He said, I'm getting started with cold outreach emails with instantly.ai to three groups of people from people who have owned their home for a long period of time, looking for topics to warm them up before we start to push real estate. It was suggested that 5 emails of just general content to warm up before starting to push real estate. This would be a great question to ask to a group of people. What we are doing right now, actually, Michael, just for my 2 cents, is redoing a lot of our drip emails and our follow up from people we meet either at open houses or from Google Leads or Meta ads, whatever it is, and going all local real estate, not even local real estate, local content first. So if we're getting an ad from somebody that's moving to and they click on the Carlsbad ad that we have, instead of sending them just here's homes for sale in Carlsbad, 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 it's we're going out and we're filming our favorite restaurants in Carlsbad, our favorite areas in Carlsbad, our favorite golf courses, writing blog posts around the video content that we have, using that content to go post on social medias, to go Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is, writing a blog post about it on our website, which every agent with us has access to the blog posting, and then using that as the actual email outreach. And so, hey, so and so saw that you're looking to move in Carlsbad. Here's a list of my top 5 restaurants. You click on these blog posts to either watch or read why we love these restaurants. And then maybe the next blog or the next email is about here's my top 3 beaches within Carlsbad, and then my top 5 coffee shops within Carlsbad, and then my favorite golf course to golf in Carlsbad, pushing people back to your website, but not making it feel real estatey. They're going to get these safe searches and they're going to see the homes that are for sale and they're going to get the text. And Craig just made it back that are going through our automations, but we also want to tie in and show people I'm local to this area. I live in this area. I live in Carlsbad, and this is why I love living here. Trying to just build that rapport virtually with a lead that came in from either Google or Meta. So if I had a suggestion on warming people up, I would get really local in your content, do out and about filming, putting your face in front of it like you are already doing, and pushing people to your site through local content instead of trying to push real estate first. So that's one thing we are currently working on. Thanks for the tree. And on next week's meeting, maybe we'll kind of go through that and show you guys what we are doing. Because I think it's gonna be pretty cool. We had our first kind of meeting yesterday going over what content to film. We're going to try to set aside 4 hours a week on Fridays to go film at restaurants and coffee shops. And then over the weekend, kind of edit up the clips, take that content, write it in blog posts over the week. You can schedule them out. Once again, we'll show you guys how to do this, whether it's local presence or place where you guys have access to it. And then you slowly just build up this kind of bank of content that's going to be super local. It's going to live there forever on your YouTubes, on your TikTok, on your Instagram. But that also I think is going to be really helpful to kind of vet and generate leads with. So maybe that will be next week's meeting.
Yeah, I've got some ideas flowing for that already.
And we will make it not a webinar. So we're gonna have a new link starting next week for
Mhm.
these meetings. We are not gonna do webinar anymore. You okay with that?
Yeah, run it.
We're not gonna do webinars. They come say hi to everybody. They probably want to see
They
you.
can't see me.
Yeah, they can.
Well, I can't see them.
There we
There's
go.
Craig.
Hi, everybody.
Craig is here.
Sorry I'm late.
But yeah, all right, let's do that. Next week,
Okay.
training about how to tie local content into your blogs, into your websites. Take it another step further. We were talking with luxury presidents. Their big push right now is local blog posts, local SEO, how to rank better within ChatGPT, how to rank better within Google, how to rank better when somebody's searching up what are the best restaurants in Carlsbad. Getting your website to,
But how the fuck does that turn? Oops, sorry.
you could ask it.
Okay, how does that turn into taking sales and turning it into Mr. and Mrs. Smith, thank you so much, and knowing the right thing to say, like people who have that true sales ability. Like I want to be authentic, but at the
Yeah.
same time, if we're just starting out and agents are just starting out, they may be nervous. They may not know how to do that open house. Is that going to come with your mentoring? And then even for myself, who's experienced, like I love this aspect that you guys are doing. I would
Yes.
love to have somebody come to my computer and pop it up and do the YouTube and get all that. That is what I am totally missing. So thank you so much. But at the same time, I think it's very important to know to slow our speech down, to know to use people. Just lost you on that one. Sorry. I guess some of the stuff that maybe we don't learn in a sales training that maybe comes natural to someone like Craig or someone like Andrew. I don't know, but that I think should be included in all of this tech that you guys are giving us. Thank you so much for giving you all that you give, and I really appreciate it. I want to really from the bottom of my heart, truly want to say thank you. But please don't forget that natural skill that some people have that I'd like to get better at. Come on in.
Well, that is Craig's weekly training. It's going to
Well,
be about
not only that, but you're totally right. I mean, sales training has been around forever. I mean, you go back to when I got involved in the business, it was Dale Carnegie, Napoleon Hill. I mean, I know these are old school names. Zig Ziglar, right? Sales training is huge, and just knowing what to say, how to say it, when to say it. Is it natural? Maybe some charismatic part of that is natural, but there is definitely some value in sales training. So if you do look at YouTube and look up Zig Ziglar or Napoleon Hill or Dale Carnegie, there is a ton of stuff on that. And so back to our book club, or back to what my trainings can be on, if that's of interest to you guys, we can take this to the next level and look at new guys. Andy Elliott is big. He came from the car industry, but the sales training is the same. The objection handlers are the same. The how to speak, when to shut up, is all a part of that. So I'm on board with all that. So if you want to dig into those types of books and trainings, let's go. That's it. That's all I got.
That's it. Sue?
No,
Yeah.
it's all good. Thank you. I look forward to it. Elisa just walked in, so we were just watching together and laughing
Oh, sweet.
about knowing when to
Laughing
mute
at
and
me
not
or
when to
laughing
mute.
Laughing with you.
Uh-huh. There we
And
go.
Yes.
Sue, I guess to kind of go back to the original point, a lot of the local content isn't going to necessarily drive a sale, but try to build the rapport so that you can get on the phone with them and build the sale. And so we will include all of it from A to Z, and we don't have
All things real estate.
all things real estate.
Yeah.
Brenda said, if you could show each step, that'd be great. Yes. On next week's, we'll kind of run through from beginning to end how we're taking the content. We have the school module already built out on how to film, how to edit, how to cut it up, and kind of schedule it. We'll run you through how to do it on the back end of the tech as well, or on the websites. Bill said a great sales book is Secrets of Questions Based Selling. Secrets of Question Based Selling by Thomas Freeze. We'll include that after. Have you read that book?
That's because Amazon wasn't around when he was doing real estate.
The internet wasn't around when I started. But the sales skills are all the same. I mean, it doesn't matter what sales trainer you listen to, whether it be new or old, they all came from old school material, just new school version.
Mhm. All right. Well, I'm all happy and stoked and excited to get all this started. So yeah, maybe just 1 week from now, we'll start on everything we just talked about. Next week, we start all of the daily trainings as well. I'll probably be on most of Craig's, Craig will be on ours, and we'll start seeing each other's faces a bit more. So thank you guys all for, or I guess before, any other questions, any other comments? Wednesday sessions are going to, starting next Wednesday, the sessions are around the cold calling, cold outreach, cold emails, going over the CRM. We already built it all out for you guys, and we have leads that are ready to go. Notice defaults, notice sales, foreclosure, expireds, FISBOs, whatnot. So if you guys are interested in doing the cold, it's going to be Wednesdays. We're going over it all, showing you guys how to use the CRM, going over scripts, what's working, what's not working, and stuff. So
Yeah, and to Sue's point too, to the sales training part of this thing, where you have so many agents in our industry that suck. My version of my training is gonna be how not to suck and how to be better, how to be a better agent all around, from writing the contract, the simple little things, to negotiations, to a file, a clean file, to inspections. I mean, some of the things that I see in our industry is just appalling. And so I would like to have our link agents be one step ahead, or at least level up a little bit to be better all around agents. Sure, marketing and lead gen, all that is probably the most important, but on the back end of that is being a good agent.
yeah.
And I want people to be,
Amen to that.
yeah, amen.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys all next week. Happy 2026. Stoked to have 2026 started with all of you and excited to see where it goes.
Yeah.
All right, guys.